Yeah, that's what I was just now looking at. Yeah.
What are you getting?
0.
A win 0 at 0?
5 at 0.
Lucky you. I can at least see the South. I think that's South Bend Airport almost dead ahead of me. That's an airport I've used as an alternate a lot of times. Never had anybody need to go there, but use it a lot. Not so much recently, because you can't count on staffing during these days.
Yeah, Kevin's flying over it right now.
However, have been using Milwaukee a lot. They do have people that work there. I feel like Kevin should be turning by now. But so far he hasn't had too many issues.
The Red Sox are trying for their second straight victory.
Are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm Dwayne Kuiper along with Mike Krukow for EA Sports MVP Baseball. Tonight's American League game is between the Boston Red Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Dirksen steps into the batter's box.
5 miles from
This batter
really
enjoys moderate
so
success against left-handed pitching.
Into the headwind, but when we get to
I'm finally writing these down. What's after November Oscar Mike Echo Sierra?
Oscar X-Ray India, the Knox VOR.
It's a very straightforward and simple looking airport.
And here's the
I believe that's South Bend Airport.
That pitch signals the start of the game. Well, the players
Not very intimidating. He's chill. He's like, yeah, I'm here.
I was about to say, what airport would you think of as intimidating, but then I went, all right, we're going to fly really close to O'Hare.
Yeah.
2-1.
You know what airport fucking sucks a dick?
O'Hare's fun in a blizzard.
There used to be one in Japan that was like
Not Japan, Hong Kong.
No, there was like one in Japan that was like right off a mountain.
Yeah, are you sure you're not thinking of Kai-Tak?
I think that's it.
Because that's Hong Kong.
Oh.
Yeah, there were only visual approaches from one direction. The other direction, if you had no option to go around because you'd hit a mountain.
Over to first with a pickoff throw. One on.
Then there's one, honestly, in Jamaica.
Gets a strike high in the strike zone.
Then there's one in Jamaica, I think, where there's a road that goes right through the fucking runway.
That is actually Gibraltar.
That
And they have to like,
screw around on.
you have to like shut down the road whenever an airplane takes off.
Yep, they close the road. The thing that's actually really tricky for a pilot going in there is because of the rock at Gibraltar, it creates some really awful wind currents, so you get insane wind shear and turbulence on fire.
Partner, he gets ahead of him and never looks back. Sweet strikeout.
Supposedly the individual core speed of this I-3 is going to be on par with an I-9.
Next, Jason Worth.
Damn.
Left-handed pitchers don't look forward to facing this
That's
hitter.
incredible to think of for an I.
Cue Kyle Petty.
I can't, I'm not in windowed mode, so I can't do that.
That's incredible.
If he turns on his soundboard, I bet his flash.
So, Zach, I was doing more work on Portland and discovered something.
It's done.
Next at the plate,
No,
Mike
there was a wall there in 1998.
Yeah, there was a wall there in 98. It was put up
Yeah.
after in 97, I think.
I'm still planning to build it without the wall. However, I will have to do some fake ass shit. I was actually able to find an overhead view of the track though, so that's helped a bit.
popped up in foul
Yeah, I mean,
territory, but he has room for
yeah.
a play.
Like, I'm gonna try to have it not be.
Where even was this hit area used
So-
at that track?
Here, let me get you the picture I was talking about so that you can see it. I think it's this one. I think this is the right picture. I may be, whoops, minimize TeamSpeak. I may be about to send you something egregious, but hopefully that's the right picture.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, she's got a dick!
Oh, can you actually put the pit lane there?
No.
Oh.
Well, yes and no. I could put the pit lane there. We would be able to get maybe 18 stalls. So that would be a problem.
I mean, not for us personally, but...
Yeah, but given the actual race they had, what, 32?
For Portland.
And if it was not in turn 3 and 4, I could double that number and not be a problem. The problem is because I need somewhere for the pace car to park. If I made that the pit road, I'd have to have 2 pit roads, one for the pace car though. And so then we'd be stuck at 18 instead of being able to park both sides. It's the same issue Kevin's going to run into with Berlin.
Yeah, they had 26 trucks the first race and 32 the 3 after that.
Alright, now turn direct to Gnomes. And we've turned more directly into this headwind. Fuck my asshole.
I'm 10 miles out from that one.
I just realized something. This sucks.
Davis up next.
I think this was a longer flight than I thought it was going to be. I think the speed I had punched into Sky Vector might have been the wrong speed.
Slider at the knees.
Let me look.
The inside corner.
Here's a great opportunity for
Meanwhile, I'm just leaving y'all in the dust.
Oh yeah, didn't have the right speed punch in. I think Alex just saw that if Steve was doing what I think it's doing.
He really doesn't make
pretty
a very
long
good throw
flight.
here, but lucky for him.
Yeah, it was a little longer than I wanted it to be. We should have gone to Detroit or something.
That's okay. I don't care. I think after this one, I'm going to do a KSAC to Bakersfield flight.
We probably should have picked something a little faster, but I didn't want to jump into something that was too complex and have Kevin like slitting his wrists on the ailerons or something.
I don't mind it. I haven't flown Cessnas in a while.
I know how Kevin would kill himself.
Bro, do you
He
have
would
Sonoma?
suck Torpedo tube with the heat on. Pro tip, don't do that. Never touch a pedo tube, period, much less if it's hot.
Well, I wouldn't want to touch a pedo's tube to begin with.
They're not spelled that way, Kevin.
Supposedly the i3 can hold up to DDR4 2933.
Beautiful.
Why did you need that many Dance Dance Revolutions?
And it can recognize up to 128 instead of 64 gigabytes of RAM. Not that I'm going to put anywhere near either of those numbers in my machine.
Did you say 128 gigs of RAM?
Correct.
I have 16
Holy
of this
shit.
one,
I mean, for server PCs.
and yeah, it's exactly what it's for, server-wise.
Could you imagine though if you had a gaming rig with that?
This guy loves to whack
I can,
balls up high.
if you like to render and like if you're a game dev, that would be actually worth it.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you
I'm
try
gonna
make it
future-proof
change
my
your
computer,
picture.
so-
Exactly what you saw right there.
No, I think my next build, I'm gonna go.
He's going back.
I think I'm gonna go either 24
The wall.
or 32.
Incredible
And
catch.
I might do 32 just
Well, right
because
there, we
it's
saw he's
16
considered an
twice.
elite fielder. Great catch.
Zach, you see we got a new
Who's this
driver
guy?
at the Delta Sims.
Lord, who is it?
I don't know. His cars are a lot better than that one guy.
Well, that's a positive sign, I guess.
And
About the Kyle Larson, Aero 88.
His number one
Oh,
pitch.
Yeah,
that's
that's
It's actually the real Kyle Larson. Now the Ken Irish is gonna Delta 7.
I messaged him on Instagram to see if he wanted to race an SRA.
Spears
I
didn't
also
respond that far
He would be
ahead.
like Speedy, how you invite like Obama to our races or some shit. What the fuck, dude?
Send a letter to Trump.
Yeah, Speedy used to tweet at like Obama inviting him to races. Like NRL and
I'm
four
gonna
races.
be honest, Jim was a weirdo.
Yeah.
Kevin, I went ahead because I went direct so I could get an edge. I'm gonna pause really quick and let you guys catch up.
Fastball in for a strike.
Oh, I can speed up on my own. It's Tim over here. That's slowpoke.
I mean, I can't control the wind.
And that's a strike.
I don't know why I'm getting a 33 knot headwind and y'all are getting nada, but
Holy fucking Christ!
He struck him out.
What?
33?
that's not that insane of a headwind, to be honest.
No, but when you're flying with 0, that's a big difference.
Yeah, when it gets my ground speed at 84, it is a bit problematic.
He showed excellent command with his fastball right there. A strike right on the edge of the
I'm
zone.
certainly glad that we didn't do the other Grand Rapids flight plan I had saved, which was Grand Rapids to St. Louis. We would not have wanted to do that in 172, ever. I don't know what we would want to do that in. What would be fun with that? Like the 208 might even be too slow for that.
A Learjet?
Yeah, that might be one to do in the CRJ or something.
Clement retires the side in order.
That would be a fun one to do shared cockpit, is jump in the CRJ, because that's an aircraft I know way too much about. And I can tell you everything that Flightsim has modeled wrong. Starting with the
After
MTOW.
2 innings, the score is 1-0.
You guys want to land at Midway?
I mean, we could cut this flight short and land somewhere in the Chicagoland area, but I don't know about Midway. Maybe Rockford?
Jimenez.
I don't care what we do. I paused looking at the map now.
Yeah, let me find an airport closer than Milwaukee in the Chicagoland area we can go to.
Because if they want to go to Milwaukee, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, it's gonna be all night. So let's find something that's a little closer to us. Oh, we could land at Lewis, which is near Joliet, or we could land at Joliet.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
So we'll continue to Chicago Heights. When we reach Chicago Heights, we'll terminate the flight plan and go direct Joliet.
Falls behind the batter and just never gets back into the at-bat.
How does one do this?
The next batter is
oh boy. On your GPS, do you have any button that sort of looks like a right-hand arrow with a D on it?
2 balls and no strike.
Right-hand arrow with
I like
a
to see a
D.
hit-and-run situation like this. The pitcher's behind the count, so he has to come
I
pitch
do
out
not
his
see
unlikely.
such a
So why not hit
device.
and run?
I'm sure it's there somewhere, I just don't know where to look.
Oh, I certainly don't know where to
2 and
look.
2.
By the way, can I complain about something the Weather Channel did yesterday? I'm going to anyway, even if you say no.
No.
They described Dallas as the Big D.
A lot of people do.
I don't think you should ever call anything besides a giant dick the Big D.
It's literally a country song too.
Like, I read that, I'm like,
Going
maybe we...
through Big D don't mean Dallas.
Alright, Kevin.
It's about divorce. You
Okay, so when are we gonna go to KJOT?
So we're gonna fly... We're gonna go all the way to Kilo Golf Tango VOR, and then we're gonna go direct Joliet. So you're still gonna go to Knox, then Boone, then Charlie Golf Tango, and then direct Joliet.
3 balls and no strike.
Tim, I'm gonna let you overtake so I can just follow you.
Well, you're gonna be waiting a while.
Makes the catch to record the out.
I'm 7 miles in trail.
I
Well, I'm only going
paused,
like
and
70,
You guys were
so.
7. You were 7. Kevin passed me by now. Now you're at 3.8.
Oh, I flew past you.
That's because he wasn't moving, I suspect.
Yes,
He was defying the laws of physics.
I was looking at alternates to land because this is a long flight.
You know you can do that in the GPS, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to pause.
Yeah, I just went over to Sky Vector and went, what's, like, I didn't want to go to, like, Midway or O'Hare, because we will absolutely get lost on the ground there.
Oh, 100%.
Hit towards the shortstop.
I need to start getting my
The side
shit
is
set up
retired.
here.
The home team coming up next. After 2.5, the score is 1-0.
So the current METAR at O'Hare, wind 260 at 20, gusting 3-1, visibility 10, sky conditions scattered 7,000, scattered 1,000, broken 5,000, altimeter 2956, temperature 2.02. So it's windy as fucking Chicago today.
He hits the
Oh,
target
that would
for a
make it more
strike.
fun.
This guy
Yeah, if we had the actual weather.
It's
It's a shame we couldn't find a session that just let us set our own weather. That would have been nice, to fly in the actual weather. And to have somewhat the same weather. That would have been nice too.
Tim, what's your speed showing?
Ground speed is 85 knots.
I don't know about ground speed, but I'm seeing 60 right now. So.
I would not cruise at 60. You're awful close to
He hits
stall
a
speed.
line drive the other way.
I'll pick it up a little bit then.
He reaches with a 1-out
I mean, I
single.
just don't know if my indicated airspeed is going
You
to...
can run, but only if you're on flaps 1.
Well, you're still in the envelope without flap, but you are really close to it.
It's like scary close.
Well, I mean, well, Kevin can't see this because his airspeed indicator is different, but that green arc is theoretically the speed you can maneuver without flap. The white arc is the flap speed. Theoretically. You get down to the very bottom in there and it starts getting iffy. Because frankly, angle of attack starts mattering a whole lot
They
more at
appeal
those
to the
speeds.
first base ump.
In my opinion, it's because I am a little bitch. It would be too sketchy for me. And maybe in a sim I wouldn't care, but in real life I would be paranoid.
No, usually even in the sim when I get below 80 knots, it's because I'm on approach and I'm putting some flaps out. Oh, you know what would be a fun airplane to fly? And by fun, I mean fun because it can take off in 10 meters. We should see if we can find a Storch model. That fucking, oh god, that thing flew slow as dicks, but would take off in 10 meters. It's the plane they used to rescue Mussolini so that he could be killed later.
That would be pretty
1 and
cool
2.
because those planes are so, like, they're tiny. They're
They're
just odd.
I think isn't the Maul a default airplane in this? That's a pretty good STOL aircraft too.
In the third
Yeah.
inning.
Do some bush flying up in Alaska or something.
The score is
That would actually be
1-0.
Yeah, I always have a hard time.
Jesus
finding
Christ,
places.
Tim, pass me.
Kevin, I'm gonna say 6 miles. Yeah, 6 miles astern still.
Takes a tailing fastball.
I mean, I'm full throttle. It's just this headwind is killing me.
What's the code after Knox?
So you're right now direct to Oscar X-Ray India.
Yep.
Next is Bravo Oscar November Echo.
Thank you.
And I'm passing gnomes now.
And then we're gonna go one more after that, or we're gonna go that one and go.
Next one is the Charlie Golf
Sometimes
Tango
you try to make
VOR.
the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
And then we're
now
going
it's a full
K-Jot.
count.
Yes, then direct
Sometimes
Juliet.
you try to make
And
the
I'll
hitter
have to
chase
look
your
at their
pitch.
approaches to
Exactly
figure out what we
you
want
saw
to
right
try to fly in there. I don't know if they... I don't even know if they have any ILS there. Let me look.
Squeezes it for the out.
Air nav.
I didn't see any when I looked at the map, so.
Up next, Mike Lowe.
Doesn't necessarily mean they don't have one, but let's look.
Takes slow.
No
They're
approaches
gonna have to do
listed.
something out there. Some of these pitches ain't even close.
There is a VOR on the field, but there are
Takes a pitch
literally
high.
no approach
Sometimes
plates.
you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
I bet that won't work, but let me try it. Alex, are you still watching this stream?
Yeah.
Is it showing all the
He
Firefox
walks
windows
him
and
on
stuff that I
4
opened?
pitches.
No.
Oh, because I knew Car Viewer would do
Next
that.
at
It's
the
like
plate,
JB could see me
Jason
in
Varitek.
fucking Photoshop. That's what I want.
Takes slow.
Log in. Continue, I don't care about that.
Type, I'd be
How do
curious
you like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a quick
take
shit.
your mistake and hit it.
Alright, I was curious if I used my tool from work, whether I could
Up
get
the
if
middle.
we had any plates for Juliet. We do not. Didn't think we did. It's not in our op spec.
He's on with a 1-out single.
Got a good pitch to hit right there.
Guess
You
we'll
put
do
it
a
in the
nice
outfield
little
for a
circle of the
single.
airfield and pick a runway.
Yeah, we can also look and see sometimes flight sim, even if there are no plates, will have
next
some
batter is
stuff
Manny
programmed into it
Ramirez.
that'll help you.
I'm not sure if we'll see him
I
test
think
the
we're,
field
based
or
on
not
what I
if
was
he'll hit
looking
it.
at, it
He's
looks
got
like
one of
they've
the
got
arms
a
to
runway that'll be basically lined up with what we're coming in on, and based on the winds up here, we'll probably have the right wind, so we might just
Strike
do one
swinging,
circuit
he was
and
late.
come back on downwind and then turn back and land. The actual weather there, wind 250, 18, gusting 25.
No swing, he checked in time.
I'm somewhat optimistic that once we hit Knox and we
it's
turn, that I
grounded
might
up the
start
middle.
gaining a little more quickly because, you know, I won't be directly into the wind. Because my wind
He's
is
aboard with a
237 to
1-out
33, I'm flying 220.
Kevin's paused. He's just floating in the air.
Take a look, it's in a book, The Reading Rainbow.
How far behind me are you?
I can't really tell
This
now
guy
because
isn't
you guys,
flying against
your
left-handed
tags are on
pitching,
top
but
of
he
each
does
other.
all right.
Okay,
I think
5.8.
6 miles.
Well, when I get to him, I'm gonna pause for a second anyways. I'm gonna look at the map. I'm just curious. I never fly here, so...
Jackson taking, and it's
Yeah,
inside.
most of what the flying I've done recently has been, you know, on the CRJ, so I've been doing, you know, routes that we
Swing and a
actually
miss on a
fly.
fastball at the
It'd
letters.
be fun to do one of those just to pull out an actual flight plan.
The pitch.
You know, we'll do a
defensive
Chicago
swing
to Grand
just
Rapids
stay
flight.
alive.
Which is a really, or fucking Chicago Madison. Those
He
are both
scoops
really
it up
short flights for us.
barehanded.
It's like driving from New Mexico to Seattle.
Can you imagine what it's gonna be like going from LA to Chicago?
It's gonna be so much fun.
Flying or driving?
Yes.
In tight.
Because driving's gonna be fun.
ATS, I'm gonna do it. I don't really care. I'll do a whole stream of it.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go
I've-
from New York to Los Angeles or San
Here's the
Diego.
There are some really long drives you can do in Euro Truck now in the base game. Ignoring Pro Mods. Pro Mods, you go all the way to fucking Iceland. So, and I think you go from like Jerusalem to Iceland. It's like, what the fuck?
Holy shit.
I'm gonna go Florida to Alaska.
Popped up
I don't
in
know if we'll
foul
have Alaska that
territory,
quickly,
but
but
he has room for a play.
yeah, Key West
Well-
to Seattle.
In the fourth.
Yes.
Oh, that would be fun, actually.
I will pick up Jimmy Buffett on the way.
Going into the bottom of the fourth, the game's tied at 1. Leading off, the 3, 4, and 5 hitters.
All right, well, I am 8 or so miles from Knox.
Hit towards second base. There's an out. Majewski is next up. He hits a grounder the other way to the left side. Got him.
How far are you from Knox?
8 miles.
Okay, I'm 5. I'm 4 now.
Pitch taken for a ball. Here's the 1-0
Can I find that
delivery.
information readily here?
There's a strike swinging.
Joliet's, what runway would we be going into? We'd be going into, well, the long one, so, oh, they're the same length. Why does it only draw one on the fucking chart? That's fucking stupid.
The pitch is hit to
Well,
right
it's gonna
field.
be, I guess, 2-2.
He comes up a little bit short.
No, that's not
He's
right.
headed to second.
Have you flown the helicopter successfully?
Yeah, a little bit here and there. I have a
He's
little,
in
I
there
can't really
standing
hover
with a
very well,
triple.
but... So, probably gonna be runway
That ball is
3-1 that we do our approach for. Does it tell me here what pattern altitude is? It's a left traffic, non-precision. They've got a 4-light Pappy. Nothing terrible on obstructions, but no pattern altitude, huh? Okay, well, I guess we'll... Field elevation is 500 feet, so we'll descend 2,500 when we hit Chicago Heights.
This guy hits both ways, but he has a stronger swing from the left side.
And we'll set our pattern there and take a look. It's in a book, The Reading Rainbow. I'm looking forward to hitting this VOR because making this right turn should take some of this wind out of my face.
Up next,
You guys are like on top of each other for me.
taken for a ball.
Well, one of you has just made a turn.
It'd be Kevin.
That one just missed.
Ah, I'm back just in
He's
time
been
to
pretty well on the
turn.
mound so far today. Just look at his ball strike count.
Yes, we were discussing our
Down low for a
altitude change that we'll make when we get to Charlie Golf Tango.
I'm banking now because I'm
He
direct
sends
to
it over
Boone.
towards first.
Yep, it'll be direct Boone, then direct Chicago Heights, then direct Joliet. So I'm 5 miles from Knox.
Dirksen yanks the pitch to left. Majewski should have no problem.
So what exactly are we doing here?
We're going to continue to Chicago Heights, and from Chicago Heights we're going to go direct Joliet.
2 outs
Okay.
and nobody on.
So how do I change these waypoints again?
So we got to figure out where the direct button is on your panel. I have a feeling it's in that center set of buttons to the right of your PFD.
In English,
Low
please.
for a ball.
The buttons to the right of your primary flight display.
With 3 home runs and 16 runs batted in.
That big piece of glass in front of you.
Worth takes.
Yeah,
his
yeah.
ball 2.
They may be thinking hit
Okay, you didn't respond, so I'm like, okay, more layman.
Try not to swing and miss and hang his
So you're
glove out
looking
the
for a
drop.
button that's got an arrow pointing to the right that's got a D over the top of the arrow.
He hits a line drive the other way.
How do I pull that up? I know shift 3 is for the...
A run score.
I mean, it should be on the
That's
main
an
panel,
RBI
so
double.
you should even be able to see it from shift 1.
Does a great
I'm looking
job
at a
of
picture
knocking
of
the
the
run and
main
they're
Shift
still
4.
striking.
It is on the main panel.
Yeah, I found it. I just gotta... this window so I can see what the fuck it is I'm trying to do here. Okay, I got it up. Okay, so direct to...
Yeah, you're not ready to do it yet, but what you'll do is you'll push that, and then you're going to use the scroll wheel that I think you got there somewhere to get it to let you type, and then it's KJOT, and then you hit the, not the enter on your keyboard, the ENT button on your GPS.
Sometimes you try to make the hidden chase your pitch.
Okay.
Exactly what you
Well,
saw
let me
right
know
there.
when I need to do that. and I
Yeah,
will
we'll do that upon reaching Charlie Golf Tango, which is not the next waypoint, but the one after.
Okay.
That'll be a base hit. He's on with a 2-out
So realistically, probably like 20 minutes from now.
If it seems that this guy just doesn't
Ah,
have
we
any
might
more,
cover ground a little
we
quicker
could see a
here.
pitching change real soon.
I mean, these waypoints tend to be like 5 to 10 minutes each, so yeah, maybe you're right.
He might get there faster though. He's
The
hauling
Royals have a
ass.
lefty getting loose in the bullpen.
Oh,
I'm
here
going
he comes.
85.
What the boy, he'll chew you up.
Stepping in,
Oh, here he
1 for 2.
comes. He's an asshauler.
Yeah, I'm cruising at 85. I'm not really going that
Misses
fast.
outside.
Now, the real
He's
question is, how
like
much
one
fuel have you
base.
burned?
I haven't a goddamn clue.
Hit Shift Z.
Hit it twice.
Changeup misses in.
I think the fuel's on there on both views, actually.
68%.
So you've burned more fuel than I have, Grant. You're slightly ahead. Also, you
Interesting.
flew halfway to Lansing first.
Yeah, that did help.
I have 74.
Out of the zone,
I got
and that's the
69.
ball.
Headwind's killer.
Yes, I'm up. Oh, but now I'm at 68. I'm about to make the right turn at Knox.
Oh, it's too bad he walks this guy. He just lets him get away.
Stepping up to the plate with a single already, Manny Ramirez.
Come on. Engage the next waypoint, you bitch. Get your hands off her, you bitch.
And a
Fears,
strike
what
on
temperature are you
changeup.
seeing?
Let me find out. I alt-tabbed. Hold on.
There we go.
That's
Turning
the
direct
third out
boom.
with the bases left juice. After 4.5,
Someone on
score
Twitter
is 2-1.
made a box art for a game called NASCAR Forever for Nintendo Switch, and it's pretty freaking cool. I wish it was real.
Is it better than Batman Forever?
Like, it's supposed to be like a NASCAR Legends type thing.
Jeez, Alex, look at this crab angle.
It's hit back
I'll
up
have to
the
find
middle.
it and send it to you. It's pretty awesome.
Tim, I'm showing 59 degrees.
Base
I'm
hit
seeing
to lead off the
31.
inning.
Well, let's see if that hit to open up the inning can really fire up a route.
Okie dokie.
Drastically different weather. At least my ground speed's coming up. Now it's up to 92.
Maybe Kevin's things froze up, so his
Looks to the
airspeed's
pitcher
wrong.
at the bag.
If his... Well, there'd have to be visible moisture to freeze torpedo tubes. Granted, he was seeing clouds, so... However, if that was the case, his speed would have gone to 0, and his altimeter would have stopped working.
This is true. So
Yeah, everything was working. How the hell did Spears get ahead of me?
I
Damn.
really don't. Because I'm flying direct.
Looking for the base
Oh.
hit bunt.
I was gonna say he kicked in the afterburner.
God, is this what this part of the fucking state really looks like?
I just had a hunch. There's a setting about loading winds aloft that I bet might be why Kevin doesn't have any headwinds.
Very bold strategy to sacrifice 2 outs just to get a runner to third.
You're talking about Tony?
I was thinking that for the last 40
Oh, talk
seconds.
about the computer the team he's playing against. I understand bunting him over to second, but I mean, are those hitters that bad?
That's Royals
You're
baseball.
gonna try and punt him home?
You're talking about one of the worst eras of the Royals, so...
Worst eras of anybody.
Here's the pitch.
Bad part is they're heading right back to it.
In fact, you do not want to waste too many chances like this. Let's see if they can get that runner in from third base with a base hit.
If I really wanted to know,
Get to the
I could
left
figure
side.
out what my wind component actually is using my E6B, but I don't think I care that much.
Alright,
damn,
because
it
we're
didn't
flying
work.
multiplayer, I'm
The
gonna
score is
turn
2-1.
off crashes and damage here.
Probably
Leading
the
off
call.
inning will be the 7,
Yes.
8, and 9 hitters.
Because Kevin was trying to get on your 6 and fire the machine guns.
All I was trying to do was move.
Move, bitch, get out the
And
way.
another strike to make it 0-2.
Better had no choice right there.
The damn thing just decided to keep turning left. I'm like, no. No, no,
Damn
no.
NASCAR
The
airplanes.
center fielder glides under this one. The catch is made. The Royals are warming
Boy,
some
Tim, you must be
relievers in the
pretty far
bullpen.
behind because I don't see you anywhere.
5 miles.
Next at the plate,
He's
Dennis
right behind
David
you. I can see his
Ortiz.
label. It's like directly behind yours.
One out,
Dennis
nobody
Tankersley?
on.
Is that like Dennis Eckersley, but not?
Pitch taken for
It's
a
the
ball.
tanking version of it.
That was a
I
perfect
guess.
change up off the plate.
We have Dennis
hoping the
Eckersley
bat
at
would go
home
chase
as
it.
Dennis Tankersley.
Taken
It
for a
must be on the
ball.
Tigers over the
This
Royals.
guy up.
Pitch taken for a ball.
Well,
They're gonna have to
he
do
pitched
something out there. Some of these pitches ain't even
2003.
close.
He finished 0-1,
And he takes the walk.
0 innings
Walks
pitched, and an
always seem to
infinite
come around
ERA.
and hurt you. He falls
So
behind
to answer the
batter,
question
never
about is
gets
this
back
what this
into
part of the
at
country
bat.
looks like, if it's anything like Central Illinois, the answer is yes.
His career spanned from 2002 to 2004. He finished with a 1-10 record and a 7.6 ERA,
A ball.
somehow registering
Sometimes you try to
68
make the hitter chase
strikeouts
your
and
pitch.
86
It's
innings
exactly
pitched.
what you saw right there.
Yeah, there is a reason why the term flyover state exists.
Yes. What time does the sun go down?
I can get that for you. If I can get you Sunset in Joliet.
Wow, that wasn't even
Sunset
close.
is
Better wisely took that pitch for a ball.
at 1938 local. Civil Twilight ends at 2007. Oh yeah, we got time.
We got
Good hustle to get
It's,
See, that's what I was wondering when
it's
I was
about an
watching.
hour and a half from now.
I forgot
Sunset
you're in
happens.
Eastern time in Michigan.
He was
Yeah,
drafted by the Red
we
Sox
should
in
be doing Central
97.
time here at some
Sometimes
point.
you try to
Although
make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly
Flex should
what you
be in
saw
Zulu.
right there.
The 38th round and didn't sign.
but it seems like it's in local.
I like
That's
to see a
weird.
hit and run in a situation like this. The pitch
And then
is
was
behind
drafted again the
count,
next
so he has to
year,
come over
again
and
in the
pitch out.
38th round,
So
That's
why
a
not hit and run?
username.
and this time he did sign.
It's hit to the left side.
Yeah, because I'm definitely
Third
back
out,
to
we go to the
Illinois.
bottom of the
I
inning.
love that.
Going into the bottom of the sixth. The
18.
score is 2-1.
Going back to the north.
Stepping in 1 for 2.
Is it me that made him sound underwater, or was it him?
I have no idea, but that sounded something awful.
Okay, so it wasn't me.
Who's underwater?
So, you were there. That last sentence was very silent.
That one's
So I'm slowly
gonna
gaining on
step-
Kevin now.
I'm gonna turn off your screen because I'm just like falling out of TeamSpeak.
Hey, he throws it the fastball. The batter was ready for it.
Wow.
He hit it hard.
Wow.
How many streams?
Like I said, I'm cruising 85.
1, 10.
strike at the knee.
Partner, this runner is excellent at reading pitches and their deliveries. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if he went here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think,
Right
like,
on the corner for a
for
strike.
future flights, we definitely want something a little faster. I mean, the 208's not a bad option, it's just a bit more complex of an airplane. I'm trying to think if there's something that's a simple airplane to fly that's, you know, maybe 100 knots faster than this.
That's exactly what you saw right there.
Like, the Bonanza's not terrible to fly, but going twin engine might be a bit much.
Okay, this dude needs to keep his head up. This hasn't been his best game. He'll never play another
How
game.
fast is the Bravo?
The Mooney is a bitch to fly. That's a very difficult airplane. It kills a lot of doctors. It flies, I want to say, like 160 knots, but it's not super easy to fly. It's also, you know, it's a bit of a complicated machine. I mean, it's certainly less complicated than flying the P-51. I'm trying to think, like, it's got to be something that either is in the game or we can get easy freeware for, too, so.
Fast as the Beechcraft.
Well, that's what I was talking about. The Bonanza, I want to say, is like 120, 140 knots.
What about the King Air?
The King Air's pretty complicated, but I want to say it's like 180. I mean, I got fucking checklists for it somewhere here. It flies at a decent clip and is pressurized, so you can get way up there.
It's one of the most common private enterprise
Yeah, it is.
planes.
After 6, the score is 2-1.
I think that's why I might fly. After this, I think I'm going to fly the King Air from Sacramento to Bakersfield.
Yeah, I mean, the 208's probably something that we might be able to do. It's single engine, it's a little complicated, but not too bad, and it cruises about 160, so it's, you know, we good 60 knots faster than this.
Out of the
Is
zone,
that pressurized?
that's a ball.
The Caravan, I do not believe there's a pressurized version of the 208.
Taken for a ball.
And of course, unfortunately,
Are they
FSX
still
does not.
building that?
I think so. FSX does not come with the default amphibian version of that, but it is easy to get it from FS9 and put it in this one. But the amphibian's fun, because you can just land the fucker anywhere.
Ooh. Steve Lavender is hosting Spec Racers at Oxford.
Interesting.
We should fly the DC-3.
The DC-3 is very challenging.
It's extremely challenging, at
The-
least
the-
for me.
Well, the one thing that's super challenging, you really have to hand fly that airplane because the autopilot really, I can never get it to do anything for me in the first place. It's not really so much an autopilot as it is an auto trim system anyway.
I downloaded that freeware C47, and it's really cool. I mean, it has a lot of nice add-on features to it, but it's a tough plane to fly.
Yeah, you really have to actually learn to fly the thing.
The
I'm trying to think what else might be decently easy but a bump up in performance. I mean, like a 182 would be a bump up in performance even, and is just as easy as this to fly, but it only gains you like 20 or 30 knots.
When we're done here, I'll look at some single prop freeware planes and see what we can find.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I've got some stuff, I'm just trying to think what I've got.
Out of the zone, that's a ball.
Look back to pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind.
I'm going to be
So far, the
transitioning
batters are
over
taking these
to...
pitches.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The delivery. 1, 2, 3, and the inning is over.
Yeah, I think what we used to fly on FS9 was the 414, which is actually a twin prop.
All right, everybody, up on their feet. Time for the 7th.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we could do an Icon 85 and kill ourselves like Roy Halladay.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Did you read the report on that?
Yes.
The dude was on drugs when he crashed that airplane.
They usually are.
Just like Jose Fernandez.
Yes, he crashed an airplane in the sea.
Just like a Kennedy.
It's
Under
so,
the
it's so
sea.
hard to feel bad for these guys when they die that way. Like, I mean, it's just like, it's stupid.
I feel bad that they died, and I feel bad for their family, friends, but it's like, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yep.
Ready.
I don't think he deserved it,
Be the
but
go-ahead run.
taking unnecessary risks like that, while under the influence, you're just kind of setting yourself up to get run over by a sprint car.
Yep. So I'm looking. I think single prop. I think probably the best we're gonna get is the 208. There's some fairly simple twins we could look at. Like the 414, I don't remember being an issue for anybody. Zach could fly it. I think JB.
Which one?
The 414. We used to do that back in the day in FS9. We did some flights around Hawaii in that airplane.
Ooh, Justin Allgaier is streaming iRacing.
See any
Oh, I
better
bet
than
that's an
this?
exciting stream.
I don't know, let's click on it.
Immediately says
Dude's
the
more
N-word.
boring than Matt Kenseth stoned.
Let's see, who is the most boring NASCAR driver, and why is it? I'm trying to think
This
who's
is good. Ty Dillon.
I was about to say Ty Dillon, actually.
Oh, he's running dirt late.
Oh!
Oh shit, what happened? Oh no, John Nixon! Oh! What a catch. What a throw.
That is a super effort to make that catch.
What a game.
Wow, Trot Nixon. Shades of Aaron Judge, he catches it outside of the glove. Rusty Morals is up to bat.
Rusty Walrus?
Rusty Morals just leads down a slippery path, and the next thing you know, you've got like 6 kids and you're 19.
I think it's Morales, but Morals sounds better.
Spears,
I'm kicking this bitch up a notch in speed.
Spears, you just going direct to Chicago Heights?
Yeah, I'm flying direct.
Hit towards the shortstop.
Kevin, I'm within 3 miles of you.
That'll do it for the Royals.
I noticed.
In the 7th.
Yeah, once I get here, I'm gonna go ahead and pause, let you guys catch up, and then we'll go ahead and
The Royals
have fun
go to the
landing these
bullpen.
things.
Yeah, when we reach Chicago Heights, we're going to descend 2,500.
Oh shit, here he comes.
Watch out, boy, he'll chew you up.
It's Dennis Tankersley,
Next up,
Oh,
Jason.
reporting a 5.1 ERA.
She's a baby.
That's a career low.
Pitch misses for a ball.
It's amazing how much more movement pitches have in this game.
You should see the movement in, what is that game?
The count's 1
Oh,
and 2.
fuck it. There's something I played on the Xbox. It's really kind of cartoony and awful, and the pitches do weird shit.
Backyard baseball?
No, it's something like Super Mega Baseball 2 or something.
Yeah.
Up the middle.
It's fun for what it is, but it was not what I was looking for in a baseball game.
Stepping in 1 for 3. Manny
Gonna have
Ramirez.
MVP baseball.
I played him. You ever play All-Star Baseball?
Takes a pitch just off the
Oh
plate,
God,
1-0.
we had that on the. I think it was on the GameCube. Pretty sure it's GameCube game.
There's a pretty cool ton of AN-24 freeware. I mean, that's a pretty complicated.
Yeah, it's an Antonov. It's Soviet. Of course, it's complicated.
But
sends
the
it
why
VC
don't
we-
looks great,
Fly
though.
Why don't we just fly a Tupolev?
I heard Antinown too.
I think I download this plane. The virtual cockpit looks great.
I always get disappointed when it's like, oh, that virtual cockpit looks great, and then when I finally get the thing down, I'm like, that was an image, and that's a 2D cockpit. Fuck
right
me.
field, they may not want to run. The right fielder's got a cannon for an arm.
1 ball and no strike.
Look like the pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
1 ball and 1 strike.
What is on Premier Aircraft Design? Let's see.
That is a great site. I mean, some of their textures, like stuff's a little simple in places, and textures are sometimes a little utilitarian, but you get great frame rates with all this stuff. That's actually where the 414 came from that we were flying before that I was talking about. It's a really good plane actually.
Oh, it's on there.
Yeah.
We can download that.
Yeah, they got a good 414. The Twin Otter's good. The Beaver, the Otter. What else do they have on there that I really like? I think they've got a good MD-11, but the MD-11's a bit much. I'm gathering that Kevin has just passed Boone.
Aaron
He hits
Boone?
it hard to
Daniel
center
Boone.
field and deep.
Is this where I need to punch in that thing, Tim?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Daniel Boone was a great big jerk.
Alright, I am 10 nautical miles out from
Going
our
into the
last.
bottom of the 8th,
I'm
the
gonna pause
score
here.
is 2-1. Redmond strolls to the plate.
Oh no, I'm stuck in the basement has left. Wouldn't be able to use that name on N4, it would have censored it.
Wait, really?
Really?
Kevin, you don't remember that you couldn't type basement
This
in
guy
N4?
represents the go-ahead
No, I
run.
don't remember.
What's in the middle of the word basement?
Oh.
Yeah. The chat filter in N4 is a little extreme.
Liner right at the third.
You also
baseman.
couldn't use any compound word using hole.
He's on with a leadoff single.
Is this Beechcraft 99 decent from there?
Everything they have is good. The Beach 99
He
is
looked like he was
good,
ready to
although
bunt, but
at that
pulled
point
back.
others go to the
He
1900D.
swiped 6 bases.
They have some weird aircraft on
He
there.
tries the push button.
Yeah, they have some interesting
Gets it
ones
to
over
the
there.
pitcher covering first.
They've got, some, like I said, the de Havilland products they have, those are all fun to fly. Those aren't too complicated either. A Twin Otter we could probably get away with. Although it doesn't fly much faster than like the 208 does.
They have a glass
The
version
next
of the
batter
Twin Otter.
is Cesar
Oh yeah, yeah,
Ventura.
Viking is still making those things and doing glass conversions.
Takes a pitch just off the plate, 1-0.
Terrible pitch.
We are approaching the Chicagoland area. Off to your right is the beautiful town of Gary, Indiana.
Dash 8, Q400.
Gary's a shithole.
That's why I said it sarcastically, Kevin. Yeah, the Dash
He
8's
sends
good.
it back up the middle.
It's a little complicated, but not too bad, really.
He's around third.
It's probably a good entry point for an airliner. Frankly, you know, we want to start doing airliners like the Dash 8 or the CRJ. It's a good place to step into it.
Got him. What a throw. What a tag.
What about
Or
a
a
787? Is that a good idea?
That's a terrible idea. Or as some people call it, the de Havilland Crash 8, but you know.
The ball is hit the other way to the
This
right
Robin
side.
looks like it's got a pretty decent VC on it.
Yeah, the Robin's about as fast as this is on a good day.
And Dave Ortiz falls down.
I dove before I turned right.
Shorts 330. Wow, this thing
Hit
looks
to left
weird.
field.
Yes, I
Ramirez
believe
should have no
among the
problem.
nicknames of that are the
Puts it
Flying
away for the
Boxcar
out.
and the Irish
Hey, partner, he may
Concorde.
not want to think about this game for a while. It hasn't exactly been a shining moment in his career.
The top of the order will be up to start the inning. It's the last inning, and it's still anybody's ball game.
We should just fly Strato tankers.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh and 1. He swiped 40 bases. 0-2 count.
I'm listening to the wrong music for this.
Yeah, you need to be listening to the Steve Miller Band.
Oh, I'm listening to Psychosocial by Slipknot right now.
Dirksen strikes out.
Okay, so Spears is paused about 10 miles from Chicago Heights. We're about 15 out.
Tim, you are slowly creeping up on me.
Oh, Lord, it just started raining out of nowhere outside my window. Like, I barely see a cloud in the sky, but it's definitely
That
raining.
wasn't even close. Better why?
And the poor lady I'm walking her dog just had the same expression I have. What the fuck is this? She
I
just
had
threw her
that-
hands like, what is...
I had that the other day where I was outside and it was sunny out, but it just started dumping snow. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's almost like a thing that happens in Florida all the time called a sun shower, except it was snow.
For his birthday today, let's celebrate the fact the Tigers still owe Miguel Cabrera $151 million over the next 5 seasons. Also, he's 37.
It hasn't played worth a shit.
In like 2 years.
Stepping in,
This is why you don't give huge contracts to players who are approaching 30.
That is also the reason why Cecil Fielder left.
Just off the plate, 1-0.
Because Cecil Fielder decided, he decided to fuck Cecil Fielder's life. Or Prince Fielder, rather. Cecil's his dad.
Tim, we should fly a bunch of collegiate Mad Dogs.
Oh god.
I've never found a Mad Dog in BC.
There's one. I think I have. I'll see if it's a Mad Dog. I'm not sure, but I think I have one that. It's okay. It's freeware. It was kind of a big download though.
Yeah, back in FS9 before I realized how much nicer VCs were, there used to be, I think it was SGA had a DC9 and Mad Dog series that were, you know, fun to fly, but the 2D cockpit made them really hard to land.
A run crosses the plate. He'll take 2.
And they never had a VC on them, so.
was the runner moving in scoring position.
And frankly, I don't know, like, there's some good payware Mad Dogs, but, you know, those are stupid complicated. Like, you need the actual, to actually know how to fly the airplane to do a lot of those.
The one I have is an MD-11.
Yeah, that's not a Mad Dog.
No, I know.
I think I'm, yeah, within a mile of Kevin now.
That'll do it as we go to the bottom of the inning.
Should I speed up or am I good?
The score is 3-1.
What are you at right now?
88.
You're 2.5 away from me.
Yeah, go ahead and get it a little closer to 100.
4.
He's done for the day.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm closing on Spears like he ain't moving.
It's just so
Yeah,
fun.
Spears is just over there defying the laws of physics.
And nature.
The MD-11. It features a glass cockpit that eliminates the need for a flight engineer.
Yep.
Failed to meet its range and fuel burn targets. 200
Yeah.
were built until the last in October 2000.
Yeah, the DC-10 and MD-11 series really never made the money they were supposed to. That's why McDonnell Douglas doesn't exist anymore, frankly.
It's also probably why it barely
Bye,
lasted
Spears.
12 years.
This guy isn't great against right-handed pitching, but he does all right. Pops it up. Makes the catch to
That might be
record
the
out.
shortest commercial lifetime I've ever seen.
Digs into the play.
No, there's some pretty short ones.
I mean, that I have ever seen. I'm sure there are shorter ones.
Yeah, oh, was it the Dassault Mercure? I think they made 5 or 6 of them, and I think they were in service for like 12 years.
That is a bad
Then there was the Convair 880. That didn't really even do much at all.
Yeah, they only made 200 in the MD-11. I'm sure that was the initial order.
Yeah, there's still... I actually see at least one of them every day that I go to work. Because, you know...
Pretty sure FedEx still
Yeah,
operates them.
FedEx and UPS use a lot of them. And I think Lufthansa has some for their cargo ops. They're primarily cargo these days.
Red Sox fans have longed to hear it. They won a game.
That was the same exact play.
The Red Sox have won 2 straight games.
FedEx is still flying 55 of them.
Picks up the save.
Good win,
The
Boston Reds.
Sox win
Nice
it by
fucking
2.
job
I
with your
think
Paisano.
I think one of the flight strips I have is actually for a FedEx MD. Let me look.
Skylease Cargo. Who the fuck that is? Formerly Tradewinds Airlines.
Okay, so I'm looking. This FedEx flight strip I have is even older than I thought. It's for Boeing 727.
Ooh, I have that. I think I have one of those installed too. Pretty sure that one has a flight engineer seat.
Yes, the 7.2 requires an engineer. And will make you fucking deaf.
Yes.
Alright, we're nearing Chicago Heights.
I got ahead again because I'm flying direct.
I'm trying to see if we should be able to see downtown Chicago here off to the right at some point. If we get close enough.
I'm not seeing it yet.
Like, I can see where the land is supposed to be. We may not be close enough for it to load the buildings.
Oh, I see the empty spot where it's supposed to load. Yeah, we're not close enough yet. When I zoom in, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, we might not get close enough. We are getting really close together here.
I'm cruising at 101.
Yeah, I'm like half a mile from both of you now.
Who
Kevin
here
should
is using
be-
Google Chrome?
Kevin should be right on my left wing.
That's about what it looks like to me.
'Tis I am.
I'm within a half a mile of both of you now.
Dog.
So, should we start transitioning?
Not just yet. We want to cross over Chicago Heights first.
Do you use Google Chrome?
Okay.
Anymore. Yes, sir.
I do, what's up?
Did your address bar turn black today?
No.
Fuck.
JB, do you use dark mode on your PC?
No. That's why I'm wondering.
Because I know I use Chrome at home occasionally, but I use it at work all the time. And when I'm in dark mode, there's a setting in Chrome to let it use whatever mode you're in and make the address bar dark. I am really fucking close to both of you guys now.
You should force Chrome into dark mode and then take it out.
The Red Sox are going for their third win in a row. Hi again, everybody, and welcome. I'm Dwayne Kuiper, and it's another great
Kevin,
night
if
for
you look over your
baseball.
left shoulder,
Partner,
you see
are you ready for this one?
I sure am, Kite. This is going to be a great matchup.
Negative.
And now,
You're
here's
behind
tonight's
me.
starting
You should-
pitcher, Wade Miller.
He's hiding behind metals, so
This game features the Anaheim Angels and the Boston Red Sox.
just flew through one.
Yeah, I see some.
Here's
way
the
off
game's
the
first
blue
batter,
waves,
Sean
and then
Figgins.
some high Cirrus.
Satellite radio?
No, Cirrus. You know, the SR-22 might not be a bad one, although I don't know what it cruises at. It may not cruise much faster than this.
I see a high school because it has baseball fields, a football track,
Football track.
yeah, football track stadium combo.
He's registered 6
Okay,
wins
so it's about
and 6
time to
losses
punch
so
in
far.
direct Joliet.
What a shot!
Alright, how do I do that again?
So you hit that direct button,
That is a big-time catch right there.
Uh-huh.
and then you push the button that says push cursor.
But he does all right.
Oh, sorry, no, that's not the right
Okay.
button. You hit one of the knobs on that, it should then highlight and start, like, select the 0 for the ident facility and city.
I'm pressing push cursor and it's not
You
doing
need to
that.
push one of the arrows above it.
I don't have any arrows above it.
Where it says push cursor, can you roll your mouse knob and make it do things?
Painted the corner, great pitch.
Over the knob, you
Hell,
should
it's
be
going to
able
be a
to roll
real
your
key
mouse.
here. He's a big
I'm
contributor
rolling
to
the
this
mouse,
team,
it's
and
not
when
doing
he's
it.
on, he's very
Oh,
capable
wait, there it
of
goes.
hitting
Okay,
anything thrown
once it
at
has it highlighted, it should now actually let you type with your mouse. You can just type with your mouse. With your keyboard, you can type KJOT.
I'm direct to them,
Miller misses.
so
The count is
probably
1
going to
and
start
2.
descending here.
Yeah,
Sometimes
go
you
ahead
try
and
to
once
make a
you
good
once
chase
you're
That's exactly what you
got
saw
it
right
programmed
there.
in to send 2,500.
Out of the zone, that's a ball.
He was hoping the batter would go fishing at the pitch out of the zone.
Didn't get good wood on that one.
Why did it type 2Ks? What the
That'll
fuck?
do it for
Just
the
hit
Angels
backspace.
in the first inning. And here's the home team lineup.
And then you don't want to hit the enter on your keyboard. You want to hit the ENT button on your GPS.
I'm going to throttle back. I'm going to have to.
Yeah, it's not like you just type in a single letter or backspace over a single letter. It's doubling up either way.
Well, that's not good. Okay, well then you can use that mouse wheel knob thing to manually select your letters. It's really annoying to do that. Or you can fly direct heading 276 if you think you can manage to program that.
So, Juliet Dorfos? No?
Joliet, what is the...
Next at the plate,
KJ what?
K-Dot,
Just watching this
KJ-O-T.
right-handed hitter hit, it's like a clinic every day.
Yeah, it should be the Joliet Regional.
Fastball is in.
he averaged about 3 walks per 9 innings. Not terrible.
I've just noticed something comparing what I have in the in-game GPS to AirNav. The runway numbers have changed in Joliet.
I'd hit the brakes if I were you.
Yes, I'm throttling back.
Pitch is low.
He threw a changeup just out.
Okay, how do I hit enter for the K? Because every time I go
You
do
don't
that.
you don't hit enter for the K. You then there's
That's a one-out
so
walk.
that scroll knob you're on has 2 layers, so you need to go to the outer edge of it and then turn that.
The next batter
Right, I
is
got the K,
David
but I'm
Ortiz.
trying to get
Yes.
to the J.
This
Yes,
guy
you have
has
to-
been
just
accustomed to
use
frequent
J.
success against
You don't have to
I-
hit enter or anything. It should be
There's
blinking.
106 innings this
Well,
It
season.
is
yeah,
blinking.
You then have to spin the outer wheel. You're spinning the inner wheel to select the letter. The outer wheel selects
Throws
the
him a
place.
curveball
There's 2
and
wheels there.
falls in for a strike. He didn't go through the zone with that swing.
I am so confused now.
That knob is 2 knobs in one. There's an
field in
inner
the
knob,
third base zone.
which you're operating right now to change the letter, and then there's an outer knob.
Okay, so I got the K. How do I put the J after the K?
Yes, you select the outer knob and turn that one turn to the right
He's
to select the
rounding
next
second.
place that you want to put a letter.
Two base hit.
If like, I don't know why you're not able to type because
It's something's weird with this bindings. It has to be. Like I said, it may
I'm
just
doing exactly what you're telling me to do, and it's
This
not
batter's been
working.
known to go on
yeah,
streaks
it's
versus
very
right-handed
finicky,
pitching.
unfortunately.
There's a
Are you
strike.
trying to do it from the 3D
All this guy's
cockpit or
gotta
the
do is
2D?
hit the ball marginally.
It's a little.
2D.
They should score a
Oh,
run
it's
from
usually
third
easier
easily.
from the 2D. You
On
can
the
try it
ground.
from the 3D, but it's probably going to be harder. Or like I said, you could just set a heading hold
They
for
check
pretty
with the
much
first
due
base
west.
umpire.
So I can get to the K,
Dude,
but I
fuck
cannot
Ricky
get a
Stenhouse.
J to go in there at all.
What did Ricky Stenhouse do now?
Like-
I'm confused by what you mean to go in there. You put all 4
Oh,
letters
fuck.
Trot Nixon.
and then
Tim,
you hit
I've
enter.
explained it very clearly.
Motherfucker just pulled out right in fucking front of me.
Are
I'm
you
on a
saying
goddamn
it
fuel
like
line.
I
it
have a
skips
K.
J? Yes. and then-
No. Listen. Quit talking over me. I get to K. How do I get the J to go after the K?
That's what I've been telling you. You need to turn the outer knob 1 click to the right. The problem
See,
is
I
it's
do
very
that, and it like borks the whole thing, and it'll try making the K into an L.
Yeah, that's because you're still on the inner
You're
knob.
on the inner
That's
knob.
why it's finicky, getting the
You
correct
won't see
knob
this
there.
batter hitting the lights out against
Well, it's only
right-handed.
showing an inner knob then.
Yeah, it's very hard to see the outer one, especially in the 2D view. And that's why, frankly, you're better off just setting a heading hold from due
Nice
west.
pitch there to get the fly ball. Nice
yeah,
work.
I'll look at that GPS after this flight and see.
The G1000's a whole lot harder.
Yeah, there isn't an outer knob on
Walks
it.
are few and far between when this dude's
Well,
on
like
the
if
hill.
you're seeing the letters blinking, you should be able to type them.
I am, but what it does is it doubles up the letters. I already explained that.
Is it still blinking the first box?
Good strikeout.
It's blinking
Wins the
for
battle.
2
Sweet
boxes.
pitch to get the K.
That should
This
not be
batter is
happening.
nothing special when he's facing a righty on the mound.
Like, I'll
Grounded
get a
down
video
the
and
left
send it to
side.
Spears so that way he could see at least what the hell I'm talking about, because this
He's
is
on
really
first with a
stupid.
base hit.
Got a good pitch to hit right there, and he put it in the outfield for a single.
Yeah, just
This
set
righty
the
hitter
heading
really
hold for
needs
due
to
west, because
retool
that's
his
basically what it
approach
is. Or
against
follow
right-handed
this
pitching.
road I'm following. I think this road
Hit to
goes
the
straight to
left
Joliet.
side.
Dog, what did you say?
The side is retired.
When you whispered to me?
Coming
When you
up
whispered to
next.
me, what'd you say?
Heading
This
into
road
the
actually
bottom of the
does-
Oh, I didn't mean to do
second.
that
No
today.
score here.
Oh. Sorry, dog. I was muted, and then all of a sudden I had a whisper.
Now, is this gonna take us directly to the runway, or is we gonna have? No, we're gonna have to line up.
Directly to the airport.
Spears, I just sent that to you.
That's in foul ground, but he should have room. In foul territory, makes the catch. Next up, Mike Lowe.
If you hit backspace, will it not?
Strike call.
It
No balls and one
it
strike.
clears both letters instead of just a single one.
I think you have a binding issue.
His arsenal consists of a decent four-seam heater.
Yeah, I don't know
a
why it's
change,
doubling up
and a
there.
slide.
Yeah, after the slide, I'll look at that cockpit and see.
What a nice
look
job
at the
of
blast
bearing down and
GPS.
going after the hitter. Nice strikeout.
It's a real
The
shame.
second unit does backspace it.
Work is next.
It's a real shame that his steam gauges were just not loading. Because it would have been a whole lot easier if we were all looking at the same thing.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch.
Yeah,
That's
his
exactly what you
it's
saw
like
right
filling
there.
up double for him.
And a strike.
Did you turn off your nav hold, Kevin?
My what?
The navigation hold and set it to heading?
I don't even know what you're talking about unless I do anything to do that.
Okay, because in the autopilot you want to put it in heading hold mode and go due west, otherwise you're still flying to Milwaukee.
He is. He's 18 nautical miles from us.
Fuck me. This game's fucking dumb. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm sorry.
Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the heater, down and in.
Well, I just canceled the navigational hold and I'm turning left.
Yeah,
So
just
that's
set,
exactly right.
yeah, set your heading bug to due west, and that should bring you
Down he
at
goes
least
on strike.
somewhat close.
I don't even know how to do that.
I don't know where it is on the glass cockpit, to be honest with you. There should be a knob somewhere for the heading hold. I mean, I know where it is on this one because it's right in front of my face, but I don't know where it is on the G1000.
Taken out to the left side.
Do you have any sort of knob that's got the letters HDG on it somewhere?
Steps in at the plate.
Let me get like in a direction heading toward you guys and I'll look at
And
it.
here's the delivery.
I'm trying to remember what the command is. There is a command that you can point the airplane and then hit a key on the keyboard and it'll set heading hold for that heading. I'm trying to remember what that is. I want to say something that's Control H, but that could be completely wrong.
And on 3 pitches, he's gone. After
You know what I
2.5,
just remembered, Spears?
no
Does the
score
G1000
here.
not have the dual knobs? Or does it have
I
a
already
separate
told
knob
you
on
it
the
doesn't.
left? I thought it had the dual knobs like the 500, but it might be a second knob on the other side of the cockpit that you have to
There is
carry.
one that says Alt.
I never fly the damn G1000, so I don't remember.
Oh, that's an altitude bug in JS. I don't think that's gonna help with that.
No, but it'll look something like that you're looking for. That's actually probably for the altimeter, so hit B real quick and make sure your altimeter stays up.
Yeah, I tried setting up a.
This guy's got some
Tried looking up a
great
picture
wheels.
to see if I can see the
Slider
glass
inside
cockpit and
for
what
a
he's
ball.
dealing with, but
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly
Well, I tried to
what
hit
you
B to
saw right
reset the
there.
altimeter, but
One
I
ball,
still have
one
that bug
strike.
up for trying to type in.
Um,
And I don't know how to get rid of it.
Do you have a button that's labeled CLR?
He delivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just double tap that and it should clear it.
Okay. There we go.
At least it should. If you double tap
Yep.
that, yeah. Most of the buttons on the GPS, if you're in something you don't want to be in, if you just double tap half any one of those
Trouble
buttons,
as
will
it
usually
bounces
take you
up
out.
against the wall. Dirksen is on with a double.
That was not an easy pitch to hit.
Speaking
He
of
was able to lay
the
on a double.
altitude, should I drop it all at 2500? Or...
Yeah, come down to 250, and we're going to stay at 250 until we reach the airport. There's some sort of ILS beam not far from here, isn't there? I'm trying to figure out what airport that's for.
Up next, Manny
Is
Ramirez.
that LOT? Is that Lewis? I think they've got a flight school there. That might be why there's an ILS over there.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there.
my weather just
Alright, here we go.
changed. Well, actually, the shadows
taken
did
for a
because the
ball.
time changed. That's weird. And we're descending, so.
Yeah, I guess it's real time because it's, well, close
Sometimes you try
anyway.
to make
It's
the
like
hitter
a
chase
few
your
minutes
pitch.
slow
That's
for me,
exactly
but
what
it's
you saw right
1820, so.
The
I
whole
just
plate
would have
mound
sworn that that
asked
clock
for help at
used to be in
third.
Zulu, but maybe there's a setting for that. I've never noticed it.
Next at the plate, David Ortiz.
Is there a scenery for the raceway?
1 out, 2 on.
Not that I've ever found. I think the only one I've ever found is Daytona.
They set that defense at
We should
double
just
play
make a
depth.
bunch of
You get a ground
scenery
ball right
for the
here, they might get
racetracks.
two.
I've always considered if I could find a way to export the tracks from Sandbox or from 3D Sim in a format I could get into Flight Sim, I would just do that. But I've never found a format that would be super easy. I mean, what I want to do is, like, delete all the haulers and all that and just export, like, the empty grandstands and the track surface.
He's got it for the out.
And, you know, some of the buildings, just so you have something there. Granted, from what I've seen, the new Flight Sim, the way it does its scenery, all that shit's there, and it's kind of cool. But, well, we're starting to get over somewhat of a built-up area.
No balls in one strike.
In suburbia.
That one's
Oh! Coke bottle! Home run!
Alright.
Sport ball.
Loud noises.
See a lot of subdivisions and cul-de-sacs
That is getting the job.
Karens. Don't forget the Karens.
You can't say that, Jim.
But, oh
Did
god.
you see that same article that was claiming it was sexist? I'm like, we complain about Chad too. It's just that Chad's not the one that doesn't want to vaccinate his kids most of the time.
I saw it, Chad.
So does that make Average Joe sexist too?
Yes.
one count.
Oh my god.
Everything's sexist if you want to think about it hard enough.
What are these random ponds here? It's supposed to be like private communities.
I mean, there's probably some small lakes around here.
With 3 innings played, the Angels trail by 3 runs.
Oh, there's a huge river.
You think that's a huge river?
Yeah, I mean, it's not huge at all.
Nobody has bigger rivers. Nobody.
Nobody believe me, I've seen the rivers. They're
Or
nothing.
streams.
We've got big league rivers here in America.
Great pitch in the black. Would have been a call
I'm
strike.
5 out from the airport, and I still don't have it in
Down he
sight.
goes on strike.
I'm pretty sure I can see
He's
the
got 2
airport.
strikes on him, but he freaks out. He chased that thing and he missed it by a mile.
Ellis comes to the plate. This righty is one of the best hitters in baseball.
I think you got Lewis right off to your right there.
Yeah,
Trying to figure
I
out
see
what
that.
I'm trying to figure out what Zero Charlie 3 is that I'm like right on top of. It's probably some fucking 50-foot grass strip over here.
Those are so fun to land at. I was,
What's funny is, oh, I see it. Yeah, that's some little podunk grass strip. There's some of those that are in Flight Sim that aren't even in the FAA database anymore, and you look on Google Maps, like, I don't think you can land an airplane there anymore.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. After 3.5, the Angels.
The good news is we'll get to scope this runway out so we can give Kevin the best possible directions.
This guy doesn't seem to have the best stuff out there at all.
Considering I'm flying by sight at this moment.
Well, I mean, we are in a good opportunity to do the old school IFR and just follow this highway. The old IFR of I follow roads.
That's a good one.
That's literally a joke from the 40s, dude.
that's an actual joke.
Yeah, that's an actual thing that VFR pilots will say a lot. A lot. Is this when we find out that the Joliet Airport just isn't actually there? Because I think I see it, but I'm not so sure anymore.
Alright, I see it. It just streamed in for me.
Like, I see a field where I expect to see runways here in a moment, so...
We're still pretty high up, so that's why.
Well, yeah, you don't want to get too low here, but... I think what we're going to do is overfly the field, then descend 1,000, loop around, and shoot an approach.
Yeah, I agree.
Delivers. He pulled the bat back in time.
Get ready to fly right over it.
Right into the ground.
Alright, looks like we got one asphalt runway.
Well, I think that's the one we want.
The other one looks like dirt
in the
for
ball game.
whatever reason.
It might be. Let's see what the database has. 1331 is asphalt in good condition. 421 is turf. So I'm going to say that you probably, given the wind, want to land on 3-1.
So in the game it's 30, and then, yeah, so, oh my god, what just happened?
I just got disconnected.
Yep, so did I.
Well, that blows.
One strike.
Well, I'm gonna finish the fight single player anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and land
He
the
comes
fucker.
up a little bit short. Can't get a
Alright,
grip
so
on it.
I see 30, and then I believe this is 12.
You want... hang on. I'm pretty sure it's different numbers than that.
Runners on first and second with
I'm
one
looking
out.
right at him. I think it's
Taken
30.
for a ball.
Yeah, it is 30. Yeah, it's 31 now, but back then, yeah, it was
Exactly what you saw
30,
right
so.
there.
Okay. So I'm thinking I want to land. I'm gonna land
That
on
whole thing was
30.
bullshit.
Joliet traffic, Cessna November 220, Tango Mike, 3 miles east, 2,500, inbound to land, runway 30.
With 4 home runs and 23
I've never counted a tree before.
He reaches with a single.
Man, I love these frame drops I get in single player because it's loading all the AI traffic.
Yay!
Alright, beginning my loop, descending 1,000.
Dirksen lays off the pitch high.
Oh, look at all the little cars on the road.
Wonder if the host left the server.
Curve misses inside
Yeah, he
for a
probably
ball.
shut it down. Or kicked us
He can hit
all
the
at the
ball
same
deep in the
time, which would be
outfield.
weird.
They'll get a run.
Ground ball to the second baseman.
Frankly, I was worried for a second that it was on my end, and then everybody else was like, oh thank God, it wasn't just
The
me.
Red Sox lead
Yeah,
the
I was reading
Angels
it, I'm like,
by a margin
the
of 4.
fuck?
The Angels have some activity down in their pen. Next up, Manny Ramirez. 2 outs and there are runner. The runner at first is off.
Flight.
Yeah, it was much longer than I thought it was going to be. I realized when I checked Sky Vector
Oh, great throw
later
by
in the
catcher
flight
right
that
there,
the
Kite.
speed
That
that
thing
it
had
had
some
defaulted
mustard
into
on
in
it.
there
It was right
was
on target.
0.74 Mach,
Score 1 that half inning.
Oh,
which,
that'll do it.
yeah, I'm just going to
Today's
say,
game
you
is
fly a
brought to you
Cessna
by
172
EA
at 0.74
Sports.
Mach, the
EA
wings come off.
Sports, it's in the
And if you go
game.
even faster, less wind resistance.
I should just say fucking and land on the turf runway.
The pitch is hit
I
the
mean,
other way to the left
I would be
side.
okay doing that, to be honest with you.
And I'm actually lined up
Lowell
ready to
makes
do
the
that.
grab
to be
for the out.
honest, but I don't
He's
think
looking
I'm
for
gonna
his
do it.
second hit of the day. Base is empty with 1 out.
Sink rate.
Cued off the end of the bat.
That's a fun one to hear.
Curves
Ooh,
foul.
ooh, 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 shit.
Yep.
There's some really tall smokestacks in the, near the approach path. I was
Right
flying
fielder
straight
is
at
on
him.
his horse. What a catch.
Fucking terrorists.
Things you hear on the Black Box Recorder seconds before disaster.
The Mexico City crash is kind of
He
sad.
fouls this one back.
Oh, the one where they crashed a Learjet downtown?
No, where they crashed a full airliner into a construction at the end of one of the runways because they went on the wrong one.
Fastball
Yeah,
for
that's
a
happened a
strike.
few times.
I think it was back in the 70s. The black box is kind of sad because they're like, oh fuck, and then that's the last thing they say.
No, it's
Just a bit
oh
inside.
shit.
1 and 2.
No, actually it's oh
Sometimes you
expletive.
try to make the hit change
Sound
your pitch.
consistent
That's
with
exactly
impact.
what you saw right there.
And that's rolled foul.
Joliet traffic, Cessna November 220, Tango Mike on final runway 30.
Out of play.
Give it a little bit of flaps.
Two and two. He's batting .286 with no long balls and 1 RBI. On the ground,
Can't wait for this Pro Series to be over.
Miller retires the side in order.
Where are you in the points?
17th, 16th.
That's pretty good, though.
Going into the
Considering
bottom
I
of the
missed the first
fifth,
race
the
yesterday.
Angels trail by 4.
I wouldn't look at it as trying to win. Just do the best you can.
I'm not. I'm trying to get top 15 so I don't have to qualify next year. That shit is fucking stressful.
Takes a pitch just off the plate, 1-0.
You don't want to go through the whole
Grinding your
process
ass
again.
off for a whole 12 weeks of qualifying and then doing the 12 weeks of pro. I get burnt out halfway through qualifying.
Man, I really floated that landing, but
Takes a pitch high.
we're on.
Bad start. He's walked the leadoff.
Joliet traffic, Cessna 0 Tango Mike, clear the runway.
Up Up next, David Ortiz. Pitch misses.
All right, let me see real quick. Set parking brake. If I can figure out what was going on with Kevin's GPS.
Low.
This might be a good time to start the runner at first and play hit and run. The count dictates that the pitcher has to throw something over the plate.
2 ball, 1 strike count.
Stars.
What is
Good
that?
job.
Just get with impact.
Taken out to the left side. They got him. Double play.
Kite, that double play was smooth as silk, just like they practice it, big boy.
Totally flying right over the water in between the smokestacks just because.
Jackson gets ahead 1 ball and no strike.
So I've just looked. There is an inner and outer knob. They don't work very well, but they are there.
He delivers.
That's why typing is so important.
Yeah, they're very difficult to use, and yeah, they're really a pain in the 2D. Let me see if they work better in the 3D.
Makes the catch. After 5 innings, the Angels trail by 4.
Yeah, the typing actually works just fine.
Yeah, whenever he would type, it would double up the letters.
The Angels have some pitchers up in the bullpen.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult to do it in the 3D too, so I can see why he was struggling with it.
1 down.
I mean, frankly, I would argue that the G1000 is probably harder to fly with.
It is if you don't know what you're looking for, yeah.
I think even if you do, sometimes it's a little hard to deal with.
Gone.
Were you going to do that Bakersfield flight in multiplayer?
Oh.
Hey, Kite, there are not too many
Because
ballparks.
if you were, it'd be kind of fun to try to find a session to shared cockpit on that one.
Yeah, I might.
Next at the plate, Sean Figgins. This guy hits both ways, but he has a stronger swing from
It's
the left
Cone
side.
Figgins.
0-1 the count.
I'm not sure where Vladimir Guerrero is. I think he's hurt.
He's still on the Angels?
He should be.
And the pitch. A 3-pitch strikeout.
Well, he's got to be more selective up there with 2 strikes. That was ugly.
There's a strike with the curveball.
Oh, Kite, he hung that one badly, and the hitter could not take advantage of it. You don't get too many chances like that one, big boy.
The Angels have a pair of righties up in the bullpen. In the on-deck circle is their slugger. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. He's in there with a 2-out single.
Got a good pitch to hit right there, and you put it in the outfield for a single.
So good.
Ellis takes, and it's ball 1.
Partner, this runner is excellent at
Oh
reading
no, I
pitches
can't
and
drop
their
the
deliveries.
gear.
I wouldn't be
Oh
shocked if
wait.
he went here.
Cuts it off. That'll do it for the Angels in the 6th inning.
You're flying a 172.
Hey, I'm
You
sure
already
came out
dropped
here with
the gear.
intention of having a great game, but
I
hey,
was reading a
baseball,
story,
sometimes
Spears,
things just don't work
about
out the
a
way they
Navy pilot who is credited in his logbook with 1 wheels-up takeoff and landing.
Okay.
He was apparently doing a maintenance confidence test, I think on a
Swings and lifts one to right.
an E6 Prowler, I think it was. He was a carrier guy, but they weren't taking off from a carrier. He'd done all the normal carrier things, like selecting gear up before you release brakes, which meant when the aircraft got slightly light halfway down the runway but wasn't actually beyond VR, the gear started coming up. So he actually had the gear halfway up most of the way down the runway and was grinding on the gear doors most of the way down the runway. And then the gear, you know, wouldn't go back down.
2-2 count.
I floated a little bit too, but pretty smooth landing.
Yeah,
No issues.
I float the Cessna.
That's 4 strikeouts.
Taxiing over to the spot here. Landed with 63% fuel.
Yeah, I think that's about what I had.
No one on and 2 outs. He goes with the pitch and hits a fly ball to right.
It's a fun plane to fly. It's a good trainer.
With a 2-out single.
That's why it's one of the more popular ones. So Sacramento to Bakersfield we were going to do?
Stepping in, 1-2.
Yep.
I was building a flight plan. You know the airport code for Bakersfield?
I do not actually.
Okay, well that means I have to find Bakersfield. It's in California somewhere.
ABKR.
Smart play to hold on the ball. No good could have come from
BFL
the
actually.
Oh, that's close.
They check down at first. The bat went through the zone.
Now let me know what session you want to jump into.
3-pitch strikeout.
Alright, I am off. Oh, there's the gas pump.
The Angels trail.
Oh no, that's
by
fire.
3 with 3 innings left to
Don't
play.
pump fire!
Next up, Juan Rivera.
I'm going to take a quick bathroom break.
Fouls it back
And
off the
snap.
catcher.
Roger, roger.
I was 2.6 hours of flight.
Yeah, that was like I said, I did not realize I had a completely erroneous speed programmed into SkyVector.
Pitchers ahead, 1-2.
I uninstalled my game, and when I did, it deleted my old logbook stuff, so that kind of sucks.
He strikes
Yeah,
out.
we'll do that.
It kept all my rewards, so like, yeah.
Hey, sometimes
Alright, I'll
you
be
make
back
a
in a
good
minute.
pitch, and that was one of them. Big strikeout there, partner.
Ellerton watches ball 1. Strike with a fastball. And here's the pitch. He swung through the pitch. That's 8 strikeouts.
Hey, Kike, you know, every once in a while, you just got to reach back and come up with a good strikeout pitch.
That one's driven way back and gone. Home run.
Well, the batter knew as soon as he hit the ball it wasn't going to get caught. What an impressive swing of the bat.
Valentine sends it to first. 3rd out, we go to the bottom of the inning. Hey, partner, it's time now for the 7th inning stretch. Didn't you sing recently at Wrigley Field?
Oh, I sure did. When I was in the league, I could pitch in front of 50,000 people, but that was like throwing in my backyard. Singing to take me out to the ball game at Wrigley, I was scared to death.
Now on to the top of the order. With the speed this guy has, he's always a threat to steal a base. And the pitch. Pitch taken for a ball. Dirksen lays off ball 2.
Getting back.
Swings and misses.
Welcome back.
NASCAR's running a NASCAR Roots modified race on iRacing, and they're showing it on Periscope or whatever on Twitch, on Twitter. And someone was like, "Is this televised?" Depending on your definition, yes.
They really need this guy to get something started right here. And you know he's produced in these situations many times before.
That 32 isn't bad.
Do what?
That pitch got away
There's
from
every
the
car
catcher.
that is for Delta.
It's hit to the left side. They make the play at first. Stepping in 1 for 3, David Ortiz. The pitch is hit up the middle. He's on with a single.
All right, cool. So I have my schedule for next
These
month.
guys come to
That's
use
good.
this road. Looks like he's just about out of gas.
Okay, what kind of plane do you want to fly?
I thought we were going to do the King Air. So.
Okay, that's fine.
What server you want to jump into?
2 outs and a man on first. Jackson lays off outside for a ball.
Sometimes you try to make the hitter chase your pitch. That's exactly what you saw right there. I like to see a hit and run in a situation like this. The pitcher's behind the count, so he has to come over. The pitch out is unlikely. So why not hit and run?
He pulls a line drive. That'll do it for the Red Sox, and we have 2 innings left to go. They got that 1 base hit, but they couldn't turn it into a run. The Red Sox call for a reliever. Dempster comes
I don't know,
in from the
there's-
bullpen.
What the hell is Mr. Bayholes?
No idea.
There's a Discord. Oh, there's Open Flight Network. I guess we could jump in there.
Sure.
On the ground. They got him. This guy is okay against right-handed pitching.
All right. So share aircraft password. I don't know. Setting my password to password.
Okay.
It's a real complicated password, I know.
Swings and misses. He swiped 9 bases.
Let's see. Beach.
And on
A
3
lot of
pitches,
Boeing.
he's
A
gone.
lot of Boeing.
Hey, hit strike one. He
A lot
keeps
of
plowing
Boeing.
away for strikeout.
Beach. King Air. Sure, that one.
Nice catch on the run.
God, that line drive had hit written all over it, but the fielder did a great job of getting to it to make the play.
Asking me if I want to run all the gauges. Yes, I do.
They brought in the righty, Esteban Yan.
That was the wrong button. Flight planner.
Next at the
Low.
plate, Trot Nixon. Takes a tailing fastball.
Look like the pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
Okay. This should hopefully work. I have no idea how you join my airplane
Them
now.
up.
I've never done it on a public server, so I'm about to find out.
The
Alright.
catch is made by the second baseman.
I'm loading in.
Laid off the low splitter.
Look like the pitcher and catcher have a strategy in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. The pitch is hit to left field. He puts it away. Coming to the plate with one single today, Mike Lowell.
There we go. Join aircraft. I can learn how to type password correctly.
Down he goes on strikes.
Did you look at that? I already had the checklist out.
After 8, the Angels trail by 2.
Where are you guys flying?
Going to Bakersfield.
It's the last inning.
Oh.
It's still anybody's ball game.
Flying to Kern County.
From where?
Sacramento.
And
Oh,
here
from
comes the
Milwaukee.
hook. They've gone to the
Have
closer.
fun.
Keith
Have fun all
Falk.
night. And all tomorrow.
I don't remember the command to allow someone to take control of the aircraft. I think it's shift. I don't know. It's in the key binding somewhere.
I'll have to look because I don't know it either.
There's a line
Like,
drive.
you can flip all the switches, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Just to,
going
like,
through
take
the...
actual full control, you have to hand it over, which I don't want full control.
Yeah, I'm going through the checklist here. Okay. Well, I mean, I suppose I could read the checklist and you could confirm that everything's in the correct position, couldn't you?
This dude just knows how to steal a bat. He studies film, he studies pictures.
Then he's on a black screen.
He showed 6 bases.
Oh. Reloaded him.
1-2 the count.
Just realized I didn't check something on the flight plan so that I knew what I was doing. Let's see, so it's a 57-minute flight, and we are looking for flight level 270 for a
Sometimes you
cruise.
try to make a hitter change your picks. That's exactly what you
Why
saw
is
right
none of
there.
my stuff showing up?
You're not getting any
The
gauges?
count is full.
In fact, the
It's
pitcher
like
and catcher
plain
have a strategy
white.
in mind. So far, the batters are taking these pitches.
That's weird.
He's breaking for second.
He just loses them in that bat. That's a free pass, and we'll see if it comes back to hurt him.
Did it ask you to accept all your
The next
gauges?
batter is Juan
It
Rivera.
did that to me. I get 2 window
They'll send
prompts
in
for
a
that, though.
pinch
I get
runner.
one from Windows and then one from Flight Sim, it seems like.
Grounder yanked to the left
Main
side.
panel shows up fine. Just the VC doesn't show up
They
fine.
turn the double play.
God, that double play was smooth as
You
silk.
might
Quick,
have something
flat,
like
and
goofily
fast.
corrupted then.
Have you ever edited the gauges in this crap?
Not that I'm aware of. You know what it could be though? I might not have edited them, but being on the updated branch of Flight Sim might have done something. Let's see, nav lights on, taxi lights on, heading indicators set, instruments normal, autopilot set,
This
and
guy's
off flight
waiting for his
director
chance
on.
to tie the game.
So you're on beta branch? I wonder if I flip the beta
Yeah.
branch really quick.
I think it's a really big download. Yaw dampener on as required, auto feather armed.
The Red Sox have won 3 straight
Anti-ice
games.
as required, not required.
Miller is
Taxi
the winner.
clearance.
Alone is the loser. Keith
Don't really have to do
Falk
anything, this is on a
closes
controlled
it out
airport
for the
today.
save.
Alright.
The Boston Red Sox
Ready to taxi.
win it by 2.
You want me to just chill out and wait for you? Or?
1 second now.
Yeah, I'll check, but I'm pretty sure I've made no modifications to this airplane.
Alright, which King Air did you load in?
The white and blue one.
Okay, let me try doing that and see if that changes anything.
The one thing I don't like about the Steam Edition is how fucking annoying it is to actually find where the files are.
White and blue?
Believe so, yeah. Yeah, white with blue stripes.
Alright,
Yeah.
joining your session.
Yeah, everything I've got in the folder shows that I haven't been edited since November of last year, which I think is when I updated the beta branch.
Dog.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, is Dean Gertie part of the Gertie family?
Who?
Dean Gertie?
I have no idea.
How do you
Alright.
not fucking know?
Gauges are loaded in.
Check your gauges.
Alright. I guess I'll go ahead and go through the before taxi checklist so that
Yeah,
we can
I'm
get a
gonna
little
jump
bit of
over to the,
FO side.
Yep. Ooh, this may not have a camera over there.
You know how to move the cameras, right?
No.